Gavin Harrington leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Pierce College Raiders in this 1-2 tie. First pitch is ball one. And there is a foul ball down the left field line. Gavin Harrington, the new pitcher for the Cardinals. Joel Fernandez at the plate. And he looks at the 1-ball, 1-strike count. High ball 2. There's a little Texas leaguer that had too many legs and gets caught out in right field by Ryan Cheeseman. First out of the inning. One down here in the bottom of the fourth, and Freddie Frias comes to the plate. Flied out to the right fielder his first time aboard and takes strike one in the lower corner. Next pitch, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike on the righty. Outside, ball 2. Down and in, 3 balls, 1 strike. Freddie Frias tells us on his information sheet his name is actually Freddie Frias Moreno. But he's listed as Freddie Frias on the scorecard. So Freddie Frias it is. He takes ball 4 and takes his base, which brings up the top of the order. Bo Stinson. Bo Stinson walked, stole second base, and scored in front of Bradley Carl's fielder's choice RBI. And there is a bunt down the left field line, and it's not in time. That's going to go as a bunt single. Moves the runners across, so we have runners on first and second, only one away. Tristan Ringrold looks like he's wanting to bunt as well. Again, only 1 out, but he swings away and he is hit by the pitch. Loads the bases. Oh my, more drama. Tristan Ringrold's on first, Bo Stinson on second, and Freddie Frias on third. That is full of Raiders, and the batter is Bradley Carl. Left-handed batter, takes outside ball 1. No place to put him. We've already had a walk, push in a run in this game. Will we see more? High strike called. This umpire is a little bit deliberative, likes to take his time, make sure of what he's going to say. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 3 men on. Right down the middle. Oh, he wants that one back, but he doesn't get it back. Bradley Carl, fielder's choice, and he scored the second run of the ball game. Outside, good stop by Fujita. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Fujita's heads up stop there saved a run. There is a swing and a foul at the plate. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. And only 1 out. If Carl can avoid hitting into a double play, Cameron Hale is waiting on deck, and Hale has 2 base hits in this ball game. He is 2 for 2. Swings and misses. Down on strikes. So 2 men out, but the base is still jammed for Cameron Hale. And again, Cameron Hale can make contact and spray the ball. Whereas number 13, we speculated is that lucky 13. He's 2 for 2. Let's see if he can go 3 for 3. Lefty batter facing the lefty pitcher, and the ball is low and away. Ball 1. Base is still crowded. The 1-0 pitch. Outside strike called by the home plate umpire. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men away. Caden Kingsbury is waiting if he can do anything. Very low and away. 2 balls and a strike. Another good hitter's pitch coming up. The 2-1 pitch with 2 outs. Pitcher has to come in for strikes. And there's a little fly ball, and it's going to land in the glove of the left fielder, Mac Galvin, and that ends the inning. But it's an exciting one. Raiders leave 3 on only 1 base hit and no errors by the Cardinals. We've played 4 complete. We go to the top of the 5th, all tied up at 2 apiece. Gavin Harrington stays in the ball game as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, and he will face number 1, Caden Kingsbury, followed by Jackson Copeland and Yasel Lamonta, the designated hitter. Basically the middle of the order, the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, and there's a called strike 1. Next pitch, outside corner, strike 2. Pitching is location, location, location. If you can get it where you want it every time, you're going to win the Cy Young. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and there's a 3-pitch strikeout. My, oh my. Swinging strikeout, Jackson Copeland now. Number 16 facing number 16. Copeland facing Harrington. Harrington, the lefty, kicks and deals. Take strike 1 called. 4 pitches, 4 strikes. Next pitch, strike 2 called at the knees. 5 pitches, 5 strikes. And the 0-2 pitch, low, ball 1. There goes the immaculate innings, ladies and gentlemen. I have never seen one. Nolan Ryan had 2. An inning with 9 pitches and 3 strikeouts. And there is ball 2, count evens. 1 out. Low and inside. Full count now after an 0-2 start. 1 away, nobody on. And there's a foul at the plate. We'll do it all over again. A lot of full counts in this game so far. A lot of base runners, but not very many scores to show for it. 2 balls, 4 hits, and 3 errors for the Pierce Raiders as ball 4 comes in and Jackson Copeland takes his base. So 2, 4, and 3 for the Raiders. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Cardinals. Batter now is Yasel Lamonta. He had a base on balls and grounded out to third base. He swings and misses at the first strike. Did he go around, asks the catcher, and the home plate umpire says he didn't have to, son. That was a strike. 0-1. At least I imagine that's what the situation is. And there's right up the middle. The second baseman gets the ball, feeds to the shortstop, and the out is made 4-6-3 double play. And that gets him out of the inning. Nobody left, no hits, and no runs. So we've played 5 complete, and it's still a 2-2 tie. Back after this. Raiders' turn here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and Joel Fernandez comes up. He's flied out to right field both times, and he takes strike 1 called. And there's a fly ball. Going to go into the able mitt of Cheeseman out in right field. 2 pitches, 1 away. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Freddie Frias. Freddie Frias has walked twice. He was caught stealing in the 2nd inning and got as far as third base in the 4th. Frias will be followed by the top of the order, Bo Stinson, who waits on deck. First pitch, strike 1 called. Good pitch. The 1-1 pitch. Foul ball down the right side and out of play. I wait now to say out of play until I'm actually sure. But the count goes 1-2. Just one man out. And there's a bouncer to the third baseman, and he bobbles it. He can't get it out of his glove, and that is going to go. I thought error. E5. Okay, we kind of talked the official score into one here. Third base has been the hot corner this afternoon. Bo Stinson walked and scored in the 1st inning. He had a base hit in the 4th. We're in the 6th, and he shows bunt, takes strike. Bo Stinson, fastest man on the team, takes called strike 2. With the count against him, Bo has to guard the plate. Check of the runner by the left-handed pitcher. That's a little bit low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tristan Ringrose waits on deck. High, ball 2. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away and 1 on. Bottom of the 6th inning in this tie ball game. And if you're wondering, yes, of course we do extra innings if it's tied after regulation. There goes the runner, pitches low, can't get dug out by the catcher Fujita, and the runner steals second base. That will go as a steal since the runner was going. 3-2 count now on Bo. And he sends a high fly ball into center field, tagging at third base, coming into third base and stealing it, or rather tagging and going to third base, I should say. That was Freddie Frias. No sacrifice on the putout, 8 unassisted. But it's as good as a sacrifice. It puts the runner in scoring position with 2 away. Tristan Ringrose will see what he can do to bat him in. Tristan Ringrose swings and sends one down the left side. Foul. Two-strike count now on Ringrose. With 2 outs and a runner on third. Pitch is inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bats have gone quiet for both teams in these after the early innings. And there's a bouncer to second baseman, throws over to first base, and gets the runner. Run crosses the plate, but will not count. 4-3 goes to the putout. And we go to the 7th. No runs, no hits, no 1 error, 1 man left. And after 6 complete, we're still tied 2 apiece. Tyson Stevenson takes over defensively at third base for the Cardinals, as the first batter is Bradley Carl. 1-1 is the count on Carl. Left-handed batter facing the left-handed pitcher. Very outside, though. 2 balls and a strike. Carl, the number 3 batter in the order, and he sends a fly ball into left field, going for it and catching it on the run. That's Mac Galvin out there for the first out of the inning. Fine running catch by Galvin, but the result is 1 away, 7 unassisted. And that brings up Cameron Hale. Cameron Hale 2 for 3 this afternoon. A recipient of a single twice and a beneficiary of a wild pitch twice. Next pitch comes in, and there's another fly ball to left field. It'll be taken once more by Galvin. 2 away. Galvin's getting a lot of work out there in the field. So 7 unassisted twice, and Caden Kingsbury will try to keep things going here in the bottom of the 7th. Kingsbury shows bunt, and it goes foul. If it hadn't gone foul, he definitely would have had a base hit. Speedy down that line. Reminds me a little bit of Mickey Mantle, who was the master of the drag bunt. Any of you kids listening have your grandparents tell you about Mickey Mantle? Wasn't that long ago. He came up to the Yankees in the 50s. Mouthed off to Casey Stengel, who sent him to the minors for 6 weeks. Then he came back again, and, well, you know the rest. The 0-1 pitch. Kind of half excuse me swing, but the umpire says that's a strike anyway. The 0-2 pitch. And he swings, and the pitch gets away, but put out as recorded 2-3, and that's all she wrote. Same thing as with the Cardinals half of the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We have played 7 complete. 2 more innings of regulation on a tie ball game.